Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Evolution Tarot. Today we're having a pick a card reading. I have already pre-shuffled the cards for you guys, and we're going to be looking at what do you need to know right now about your situation. So you can go ahead and select the pile you feel drawn to. You can pause the video, you can select by crystal, you can select by the timestamp. So go ahead and make your selection, and I'm going to see you at your selected pile. All right. Hello, pile number one. If you have selected this crystal, then it's going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you. So let's start with the Lenormand cards. We do have card of a man. All right. We also have a card of the roads, crossroads, and we do have a card of a young boy here. All right. Now we do have number 23 for this card. We also have not for you, and we do have closure. All right, so it seems to me right off the bat that this might be a situation that has to do with a choice between two people here. And the reason why I'm saying that we do have a man and a younger person. In this case, it's a young boy. Again, this could indicate someone younger, or perhaps there is a difference. If you're looking at two people, there could be emotional immaturity in one person. So right now, I feel like you could be deciding between these two people and trying to figure out who is the right person for you. Perhaps you do have a few admirers who might be interested in dating you, and you might be a little bit hesitant about who might be the right candidate, because one person seems to be more mature. Perhaps they have different status than the other person. Again, this could be not just the age difference. This could be, as I said, there could be a difference in maturity when it comes to emotional maturity. And let's say for one person, you might be having very intense emotions and feelings, and for the other person it could be just a sympathy. But it seems like you're trying to see who might be the right match for you. We do have a card that says not for you. So your question here is who is not the right person. You're afraid to make the wrong choice, and this card is indicating that perhaps you do need help of someone else to make this decision. This could be a friend of yours or someone you really trust. Perhaps a family member, but definitely someone who can help you in this situation. You are looking for closure, because I feel like you've been at this crossroads for some time now, and it might be difficult for you to really make this decision. So let's see here. Let's get more information. I just want more information regarding the situation that you have? Well, we're seeing here that the cards are suggesting for you to seek some advice, perhaps from a knowledgeable person. Of course, if this is a personal situation, this is your decision and no one else can make that decision for you, but perhaps there's someone who can really help you see the truth of the situation. Perhaps you might be having some illusions or uncertainty about these people in your life, and you're trying to really figure out in order to avoid any mistakes that might lead to unwanted circumstances, right? So let's see what else you need to know when it comes to this situation. I'm just going to move these cards over a bit. All right. So what else you need to know when it comes to the situation that you're dealing with? Okay, we do have the Hierophant card. We do have the Queen of Swords. We also have the Two of Wands. And we do have the Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. Major Arcana here. So we do have two Major Arcanas here. Now, for some of you guys, you might be in a commitment or marriage, and perhaps you are looking at deciding whether or not maybe you're thinking of separating from your person, because you might be perhaps you might have met someone else and now you need to make this very important decision in your life. With the Judgment card, it does talk about a situation that requires your attention right now, because the Judgment card tells you that it will require you to make the right decision in order to find the right way out of a certain situation. It's almost like you're looking at this key right here, but perhaps you're not able to really understand how you can get these keys in order to unlock the situation between you, perhaps your spouse, and some other person here. I'm definitely seeing that there could be a love triangle, and the situation really makes you uncertain what you should be doing at this point. Now, we're shown here the Queen of Swords with the Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Well, what I'm seeing here, that perhaps you do need to use your mind right now rather than be in your emotions in order to make the right decision for you, because Queen of Swords, she's all rational, she's logic, and she makes decision based on her intellect. All right, so there's not much of emotions involved, and I feel like what you need to know is that right now you do need to put aside your emotions in order to make the right decision for yourself. Again, with the Two of Wands, this is a crossroads. So we are seeing repetition of the same pretty much idea, where you are having difficulty making the right decision. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, it's almost like you might be thinking that you've put a lot of time, effort, energy into perhaps your existing relationship, let's say with your spouse, and now if you are going to cut this person out, you're afraid that you might be you know, needing to start all over again. So let's ask, what do you need to do in order to make this right decision for you? Even though, as I said, we already kind of got a hint of what you need to be doing, being more logical about the situation, rational and calm, without having too much of emotions being involved in the situation. But you also, what I'm seeing here, you need to ask yourself, do you really need to, let's say, do you really need that other person in your life, whoever that person might be in your head? Because sometimes we might not be seeing clearly whether or not that other person could be a good match for us. And sometimes when we're in our emotions, that's when we make wrong decisions. So perhaps here cards are suggesting for you to really take a closer look and analyze, again, Queen of Swords, about analyzing whether or not you really need that other person in your life, what this person could really bring to your life. How do you feel when you're thinking perhaps of being with that other person? Do you see any potential, right? So you do need to ask those questions. Now, we did have the Eight of Wands card that jumped out of the deck. So we're asking for an advice. Let's see. Seven of Swords. We do have the Chariot card. This is the Knight of Cups. And we do have the Hanged Man. The bottom of the deck is the Tower. Oof. Okay, so you might be going through a rough time right now, because the Tower card might indicate that you might be experiencing a lot of significant changes in your life, but those changes might be really disruptive, which might be causing a lot of chaos, and you might be really worried about that. You might want to avoid this Tower moment, but initially, if you were gonna choose another person, let's say, then these changes are inevitable in your life. So with the Eight of Wands, this card is saying that there could be a lot of thoughts right now that you're trying to understand. As you can see, this girl is almost closed her eyes, and she's trying to see in which directions she's being pulled. She's holding all these little fireflies, and they're pulling her in different directions. So you might be also feeling this way, where you're not really understanding where you're going, where you're heading when it comes to making this decision. And with the Seven of Swords, there's definitely something where you might be self-deceiving yourself. Again, there might be some illusions about this other person that you're thinking. So you really need to take a closer look and see, are you headed in the right direction? We do have the Chariot card. Again, the Chariot in classical tarot, we do know that there are two horses, the white and the black, and to me they're always like pulling in different directions. So you could be really torn apart as to what decision to make. Now, you are driven by your emotions, by your impulses, and with the Hanged Man, again, the cards are suggesting for you to take a different look at the situation. Perhaps there's something you're not seeing, you're not clearly understanding. They're also, again, saying to you, pile number one, if you were to make this decision, let's say to choose this other person, you do need to be ready for this Tower moment that might bring a lot of changes, a lot of intense feelings, emotions to your perhaps stable life. So are you ready to face this are you ready to face this phase in your life where things might be changing, and sometimes they're not very pleasant, right? There could be a lot of chaos that might be arising from this whole situation. So again, with the card of not for you, you really gotta take a closer look and analyze whether you're making the right decision. All right, so pile number one, if you feel that it has resonated for you, then again, the advice for you is really being this Queen of Swords, to look at the situation with a sharp mind, and really to let go of any emotions and feelings that you currently might be experiencing. Because with the Hierophant, you might have been with the other person in a very committed relationship, and perhaps once you let go or leave this commitment, your whole life will be different. So this is a major decision that you gotta make. So you gotta really make a list of things where you can, let's say, compare whether or not you should be making this decision, and if you should, then why, what are the reasons, right, for making this decision? Are those really valuable reasons, or is this just an impulse that you're currently having in the moment? So really take a look at the situation from a different perspective. All right, so pile number one, I hope that this was helpful for you, and would love to hear your comments about this. Maybe for some of you this will resonate. All right, I'm sending you all the love and light, and I will see you in my next readings. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number two. So for those of you that have selected this crystal, it's going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what are your cards. I'm going to start off with the Lenormand cards. All right, so this is a card of a girl. This is a card that's called Fish. And this is the Heart card. All right, now let's go ahead and see. This is your Oracle card number 2. Okay, we also have card number 31 that says why. And we do have a life purpose. All right, so what do you need to know about your current situation? So pile number 2, I'm also seeing here a personal matter that has to do with either a relationship or perhaps a love interest, because we do have 2 cards indicating that there could be a person you might be interested in. Perhaps this is this girl card might be indicating that this is you, the viewer, or again, this could be indication of your person. Now, the Fish card is it's all about emotions, feelings, all right? And we also have a Heart card. I'm just gonna show it to you. I love these cards. They're so interesting. Now, what is your situation? I'm going to pull more cards with tarot card just in a second, but we do have this card why here. So perhaps there's something that you're not understanding, perhaps about the person you're maybe dating, or perhaps wanting to date. Again, this is a general reading, so take whatever is resonating for you. However, with this card being here, I feel like you're really drawn to this person because again, we have depiction of a girl here and she's surrounded by many birds, and it's almost like these birds are really attracted to her because she looks like her skirt is made of all of these little flowers here. So I feel like you're really attracted to someone, or perhaps you are interested in someone. Again, this could be a girl or a woman, all right? But here specifically we are shown a girl, so perhaps there could be an age difference, all right? This person could be a little bit younger than you are, and you might be asking yourself, why are you so attracted perhaps to this person? There could be a lot of passion for this person. There could be a lot of interest. Perhaps you might have feelings for this person, and you could be really questioning why you might be really drawn to this person. So I feel like you're trying to really understand. Also with this card, this beautiful card that says life purpose, you might be seeing this person as a significant person in your life. Perhaps you might consider them a soulmate or a twin flame, because we do have this reflection of a tree, and it's almost like you might be mirroring one another here. So perhaps you might found someone who could be really matching your energy, or perhaps you might see this person as someone really similar to you. All right, let's get more cards about your situation. What can we get or perhaps what do we need to know about your current situation. So if you feel like this file is resonating for you, then let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about your situation here. But I feel with this card here, you might be a little bit uncertain at the same time about this person. So something might be pulling you in a direction where you're not sure. Perhaps there's something about this person perhaps you're not understanding or you're not seeing, okay? And you might have questions as to why you might be so drawn to this person, but at the same time they might not be, let's say, your usual type. All right, so, but again, this is just an example. It doesn't have to be that. Okay, so what else do we need to know about your situation, pile number 2? Okay, so we do have the 10 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Moon card, Major Arcana. And we do have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Okay. So it does seem like the situation between you and this person could be a little bit heavy here, because we do have the 10 of Wands. So there could be certainly some challenges between you two, because the 10 of Wands might indicate that this relationship, if you're in a relationship with this person, or perhaps this love interest that you have, might bring some heavy maybe emotions for you. All right, so you might be someone with the King of Pentacles, someone very stable, perhaps more down to earth, and we are shown here the Queen of Swords. So perhaps you and your person right now, you're currently in different energies. You currently might be embracing different energies. The Queen of Swords might indicate that this person could be currently closed off to you a little bit. Perhaps this person might not really be reciprocating your feelings or emotions, and you could be really questioning why they might not be so interested in you as you are into them. All right, with the Moon card, there's definitely this pull that you feel towards this person, and with the Wheel of Fortune, you could really see this person as someone significant in your life, almost like this person was fated to be in your life. And again, with this life purpose here, it's almost like you feel some kind of connection, like a really deep connection to this person. Maybe you have really met your soulmate or twin flame, and you really consider them as someone, even though you might not be together, or perhaps you might not even have relationship with this person, but you do consider them on some level as your family, okay, like a soul family. And with the Moon card, again, there is a strong connection. Perhaps you also have intuitive feelings about this person. You might even dream about this person, or perhaps you might see signs about this person everywhere, and it's almost like you are drawn to their energy, you are drawn to them, but you might not understand why this is happening. And you might have a lot of questions as to what this could be. Is it a true love, or perhaps this is just passionate connection? What is this? Or is it a spiritual connection? So I feel like you might be dealing here with the situation where you are a bit uncertain why you might be feeling this way about this person. So let's then ask an advice for you. Perhaps things you need to know or what you should be doing. Let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, so we do have the Three of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Swords. We do have the Hermit card. We have the Star card. And we do have the Chariot card. All right, so we do have three major arcana here. And the bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. Yeah, so to me, there is a strong indication that you might be dealing with a divine counterpart. Again, you might want to call it divine counterpart, soulmate, or twin flame. You decide what type of connection you're experiencing, but there's definitely a higher level of connection. This is not karmic connection. This is not just someone you meet and then forget about this person the next day. No, this person definitely has come into your life for a purpose here. And with the Lover's card, I feel like you were really meant to meet this person to create something something beautiful with this person. With the Lover's card, I feel like you definitely feel this connection, and even though your person might not show you this, but they're also feeling this way about you, even though you might think that this person is not really showing you maybe any affection or interest, but perhaps you're not really seeing what they're actually feeling, or perhaps they might be hiding this from you at this time for some reason. All right, but I feel that these feelings are reciprocated between you two. With the Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Hermit, the Star, and the Chariot here. So what are we seeing here? I feel like you're meant to build something with this person, to collaborate, to really work together to create perhaps a stable long-term connection. For some of you, you're really meant to create a family with this person. But with the Six of Swords, there could be something where perhaps you or this person need to leave behind. This could be past relationships, or there could be a situation where you really need to let go of the past in order to go ahead and move forward with this relationship. Right now, with the Hermit card, you might be keeping quiet. You might be not even communicating much or at all with this person. But I feel like with the Star card, you're really hoping that this relationship, this connection, could really move forward, where you can perhaps take this connection to the next level. You are having perhaps ideas, or you could really see the potential of this connection. You might be really desiring this person, and you might really want to build something beautiful together. And what the cards are suggesting to you, pile number 2, if you are currently not communicating with your person, even for some of you, you might not have expressed your feelings to this person, let's say, then they're suggesting for you to move forward, perhaps to open up to this person and really tell them how you truly feel, because this will definitely change the dynamic between you and this person. So, or at least, have a decent conversation, an open conversation about how you might be viewing them, what you might be wanting to create with them, and see their response, their reaction. So even though you might be afraid of them, let's say, rejecting you or not accepting you, or hearing that they might not have the same feelings for you, but this might be just your own fears. Okay, so the cards are suggesting for those of you that are on a distance from this person, or in some kind of silence, to really take some kind of action to be closer to this person. So again, if you're not really communicating, to open up communication. If you are currently communicating, then perhaps you might want to ask this person out more. But definitely we do see the Chariot card. It's a card of movement, so you do need to take some kind of action to, if you really want to improve your connection with this person. Because if you're going to be stagnant, if you're just going to be thinking about the situation and not really doing anything, then it might become non-existent, or it's just gonna really put a pause in your connection. But if you really want to come to a certain point in this connection, you really got to you're really gonna have to do something about it. Because if you feel that you really want to be with this person, or perhaps you envision creating something with this person, you do need to take certain steps. So pile number 2, this was your advice on your situation. If you feel that this is your story and it has resonated for you, I would really love and appreciate your comments. All right, but otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I'm going to see you in my next readings. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So if you have selected this crystal, then let's go ahead and see what we have for you. All right, so let's start with the Lenormand cards. Oops. Okay, so we do have this card, and it says key here. So that's how the key is depicted in this particular deck. Now we also have this beautiful star card, and we do have a card of envelope or a letter here. Yeah, rather a letter than the envelope. I'm trying to translate these cards. Yeah, so we do have key, star, and the letter here. All right, let's look at your oracle cards. So we do have this card right here with number 10. We also have number 47, go the distance. And we also have a card of clarity. All right, so I feel like for this pile, you are trying to find either a solution to something, or what I'm also getting here, you might be trying to find a key to a specific person. And what I mean by that is perhaps you do have a connection where you're trying to really connect with this other person. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm drawn to this card right here, and we do see a girl, and she's almost like studying and, you know, getting to know this little snail. So it's almost like, to me, perhaps you might have met someone and you're really trying to learn as much as you can about this person to get some kind of clarity about who they really are. Perhaps you do have some kind of interest in them. And this key right here, it's almost like you're trying to find perhaps a key to their heart. Let's say if this is a love interest, or you're just wanting to get to know this person more. Now, with the letter card, perhaps you and this person could be, you know, communicating a lot. Again, this could be communication, this could be messaging, this could be, you know, a lot of back and forth, messaging. Nowadays, you know, if this is someone you've met, let's say, online, then perhaps you're trying to talk to this person as much as you can, because there is some kind of interest. With the star card, this person really stands out to you. Perhaps you really see them as someone maybe popular, or they really caught your attention here. And I feel like with going the distance here, you could be really wanting to take this connection a bit further. Perhaps you want to, if you have just met this person, maybe you're thinking about taking them on a date, or just, you know, getting to know them. Perhaps you are starting off as friends, but in the future you could be really seeing a potential of this connection maybe growing into something more. But there's definitely an interest, but I feel like at this point you're just really trying to figure them out, to really see clearly who this person might be. Perhaps you're not able to maybe spend a lot of time with this person, but you do desire to do that. But in maybe there could be some circumstances that could be preventing you from doing that, or perhaps someone could be really busy and they might not have enough time. But I feel like you're trying, again, going back to this key, you're trying to find a solution that would work for both of you, where you could really, you know, explore one another, explore this connection, and really get to know each other on perhaps on a different level. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a tarot deck, and we're going to see what else we need to know about your current situation. Maybe there's some other information that will come through. So in my understanding, in pile number 3, you are trying to find a way to get to know this person more, and perhaps there could be certain challenges in doing that. So we're going to see whether or not there's something that might be, or someone in the way, and why this might be happening. So let's just get more cards to see what's going on. Okay, so we do have the 8 of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Death card. We have the Hermit card. Oof, and we do have the Page of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. So based on the cards that came out, it feels to me that this connection between you and this person might have ended recently, and you still might be really attached to this idea that perhaps you would want to reconcile with this person, because we do have the Three of Cups here, and sometimes Three of Cups could indicate reconciliation. So for those of you that perhaps are not together with this person anymore, the connection or the relationship has ended, I feel like you still are having interest. With the Page of Swords, you are curious and interested about what's going on in this person's life, and you're trying to find a solution. Again, with this key card, you're trying to find a solution how to restore this connection, how to resurrect this connection. Because with the Eight of Cups, there might have been a situation where someone has walked away. With the Five of Pentacles, nothing is really going on between you right now. You might be really feeling down right now. Almost the feeling of losing someone close to you. With the Death card, there was definitely an ending, and with the Hermit, there could be no communication at this point. And again, going back to the Letter card, you might be thinking about maybe reaching out to this person, but you might be afraid of not being understood or perhaps being rejected from this person. So right now you're trying to gather some more clarity as to whether or not this person is still interested in you, whether or not they do want to reconcile or resurrect this connection. So let's see here. What is the advice for you, pile number 3, in this situation? What is the advice for you? Okay, we do have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. Oof, Three of Swords. All the swords are coming out. Knight of Cups. And we do have the Ace of Cups. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Empress card. All right, so the Empress could be you, or this could be your person. All right, so there's an indication here, but what I can say here from the Empress card is that you have put this person on a pedestal. It's almost like you have idealized this person, and perhaps now, since you're not together, I am seeing that you are having feelings for this person, because we do have the Ace of Cups here, and those feelings are genuine. There's also the Knight of Cups here, but I feel like this connection has brought a lot of stress, worry, and pain. We do have the Five of Swords. There could have been a situation where you had a really bad falling out with this person. There could have been a deception also involved, or something where you both felt the Three of Swords here, pain on both sides. I feel like there might have been a situation where you needed to perhaps talk to one another, express something, but this communication might have went the wrong way. Perhaps there was some kind of misunderstanding between you two, which led to a separation or an ending of a relationship, if you were in a relationship with this person. But we're looking for the advice here. I feel like the advice for you, pile number 3, is that you do need to clearly communicate with your person. and really establish what is going on in your connection. Perhaps, again, you do really need to open up and honestly talk about what has happened in the past between you two in order to see where you might be standing with this person, because I truly feel that, at least on your part, that you do have genuine and true feelings for this person. And with the Knight of Cups, this is you know, a suggestion perhaps for you of showing up for this person in a very kind and loving way, where perhaps you might want to talk to them in this manner where you could really perhaps tell them your feelings about your situation, perhaps what you have experienced during your separation. And I feel like your person might reciprocate these energies, because again, if this is your person, the Empress card, the Empress is very loving, kind, nurturing person, right? No matter of the gender, but I feel like this person will try to understand, and perhaps there could be a mending of the situation. So for you, pile number 3, I feel like you do need to open up communication. So if you are thinking about reaching out to this person, reach out to them and honestly tell them perhaps your point of view on this connection, perhaps how you might be feeling in the situation, and if there is some kind of resentment or anger still present, you should also tell them all about your feelings, not only the positive moments that you have experienced, but I feel like you do need to clearly communicate everything that is happening within your connection. Again, this is not a personal reading, so this is just a general reading, so you do know your situation better. And if you feel like you really want to find clarity, remember this clarity card, you do need to speak honestly and truthfully about what's going on in your connection. All right. And I feel like this person might be able to, reciprocate and mirror the same energy back to you. So don't be afraid of really speaking your truth, because if you won't, then the situation might just really end up not in a way, or in not in a way that you would like it to be. So if you're hesitant about maybe taking some kind of action or reaching out to this person, the cards are suggesting you do this, because even if you cannot resurrect this connection, at least you will have the clarity for yourself as to how this person feels, how they might be seeing the situation, because there could be difference in viewing the situation, and that's where all this misunderstanding is coming from. So communication is always the key to any sort of problems that you might be having. All right, so pile number 3, I hope that this helps, and if it resonates, and if you would like to leave a comment, I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye bye.